January 22, 2026. And it's hard to listen at this political talkings. And today is it European Union are going to talk. It's going to be a meeting today about what happened with Greenland and what the European Union is going to do. And it's hard to understand what's going on, because we only hear from the reporters most, and they don't know, and we don't know the political what's going on, and it's very confusing about what President Trump is talking. He changed the talking all the time, and it can be 1 minute and then he changes his mind. And now he have taken back about this with raise taxes on us and those that go against him. And it's so confusing, but it is serious. Many countries see it as serious, and there is coming soldiers, military to Greenland, so they are ready that something can happen. And so I am not going to talk so much about the political things, because we don't know what's in the background. We don't get it from the reporters, and they only live here and now. And so it was not what I was going to talk about today. It's but I'm telling you that it's more likely it's going to be some kind of war now when I hear about Greenland, because my city is in this business area with Copenhagen, with Denmark. So it's affects us if something going to happen that between United States and Denmark and Greenland. That will affect us in my city here, we that live in the south of Sweden. And then this. I have not talking about that. That I heard that I should move from my other home to this home, even if it's have been very bad for me financial. But I could move anyway without have any money. And so it was true about this, that some kind of war is coming up. And that's why I needed to move from the other place, that I live on the ground. So it was easy to kill me if they want to. and only crash the window and go in, and or take a bullet into my home where I was. Or going into the door was very bad, the door. And now I'm more secure, but it's not, of course, not 100% secure, but it's better than the other place. And but I have had a problem to move because no one have helping me with those worldly things that need to take place. And but now when I'm recording, they say it was a bill that I needed to pay because I had alarm on my door in the old place, and they didn't get the alarm back, the company, and they sent me a bill about $300 bill to pay, and now this morning they called me and say that they are coming and get the alarm, so I don't need to pay that bill. So many things, it seems worse than there is, and it's hard for me because a car drive over me 2018, and I have some scars on my brain, and I was drive over when I was a child, and I have had these scars in my brain the whole life without I knew that, and it's very hard for me to deal with the world, and I understand this about hard to deal with the world because I am not from the world. I am only here visiting this planet because I was talking to God when I was in heaven, and I talked to God about that. I thought I could do something for the people on earth, for this planet. When I was already in God's throne room. I was okay. I was there in the top. But what I saw, because we see what's going on, not only on this planet, but the whole universe. And what I saw was, sadly, what's going on here on earth. So I asked God to let me come down again to earth. And this is, I know it's my 7th life on earth. And I don't know really what God was thinking when he made me be a woman here on earth, because it can be that those men fail, because I have been a man 6 times here on earth, but it didn't work out. And now he was sending me as a woman. And something that was talking about in the hypnosis, it was that God make me be his daughter. And it maybe is because it was already a son on earth once, like people saying Jesus, Jehovah. And it was a man, and now it should be a woman sending to earth. And but it is very hard, and I know it's from the start. It was a test on people here on earth. God created a test by sending me as a woman, and I have been on my own my whole life, and it have been terrible things happened to me, and it have been involved with people from both sides, evil people, but then have it been people that have seen it, heard it, and never have done anything to help me. And those evil, the more people doesn't do anything to help me, the more engine, the more energy do the evil get. So the good side feeding the evil side. And it will be like that until the good side understand that they need to act when they hear and see things, and understand what is good and what is bad. But then now they have changed it, as it says in the Bible also, that this last generation is going to be, so they think that the good is bad and the bad is good. The good is bad and the bad is good. And that's why they don't help me, because they don't see it, that I need to have help. And when I was homeless in United States and needed help, they were thinking about other people that was homeless, that they do drugs and do bad things, and they couldn't see the good things I did. Even if I was homeless, I did work for God and help people. I heal people many, many times. And sometimes the pastors in the church where I was in different churches, as I was moved the whole time. As homeless, I didn't have a home, so I have to move to where I could get a bed. And they asking me, why do you go so early to the church? And I told them that on my way to the church, there can come someone and stop me and wanted to tell me about their situation, and I need to stop and listen at them, and then I lay hand on them and heal them. And I need to take that time and not tell them that I will pray for you, because that's what people was saying to me sometimes when they saw me. out on the street, homeless, that I will pray for you, but they never stop and listen and ask me why I was there on the street. So I needed to take time to listen at people, and that I did even when I was homeless. I didn't look like a homeless person because I take a shower every day at the shelter, and then I have nice clothes on me, so I didn't look like homeless. And so I did much, and it was a test to see, because I was in all kind of religious places, and I asked for help, and no one helped me. And then it was the meaning from the aliens that I should come to understand that the religion is not the answer of it. I knew from many years ago that the aliens have no religion. They are out of religion, aliens. But I was still inside the religion in that time. So I only took it inside me and remember that one person, I didn't see him. I talked to him in the telephone, so it could have been an alien talking to me, as I didn't see how he looked like. But he was talking about aliens, and he said that aliens have no religion. And then I have been through the whole religions, many kind, those five, those biggest religions that go after the books. Those, I think it's the 5 books that come from Abraham, and it have not been good. No one have helped me, really helped me. I have got some money, but when I was homeless, was it not about money? And it still are the same thing, that I need to have protection of people here on earth, not only the spirit. I am thankful for the spirit that protect me, but it needs to be the spirits that should not need to be so much protection on me. If people that other people can see, if they help me, and so they can see that I am not by myself, and that is a protection that I needed to have, and that's what I needed to have when I was homeless in the United States, that I needed to be in a home, that a church or a religion institution helped me to get my own home, so I could close the door to my own home. But I never got it. I never get that kind of help. They give me some money, like $10 in those places. And sometimes, most of the time, I didn't get anything. And so people don't understand this. that it's not only about the money. It's about to be there with me, to be my friend, and not trying to talk to me to come back to Jesus. That I had a friend, for not so long time ago, this summer, but I have to go away from her because she loved Jesus and she didn't come out from Jesus' fold and come into God's fold. She tried to bring me back to Jesus. So I had to stop her because she was not my friend. She wanted something from me, and that the Spirit tell me to not be with them that want something from me. They want to pull me back to Jesus. And Jesus, I understand because I'm coming from Jesus. So I understand this with Jesus, but I have moved forward. It's Jesus was for 2,000 years ago, and much have happened. After that, he left the earth, and I have met Jesus in heaven, and he is in the garden, and he is not here on earth. He have given me those authority to work as like a parallel to him under God. And God is talking to me. And I do what God is telling me. Now, in 25 years, now I'm going to on 26 years. Because he come to me, God, in year 2000 and talked to me. And took me in that time because I was on my way to make a suicide. And God stopped me to make a suicide. He wanted me to work for him. So I gave my life to God, not Jesus. I gave my life to God and the Father. and that I have been since that. I have given my life to God. And then today I was thinking I should talk a little about this with Joseph Smith, because I know some of you are in the LDS church, the Mormon church. You are there, you are a member of it. And I am thinking this about Joseph Smith, that he had a visit of aliens, but he didn't understood that because he was not in that time, because in his time it was no like technical things. So when they show up for him, he take it religious, in that religious way. That's where he go a little wrong with it, because some of what Joseph Smith was saying, it is true for me. The LDS Church, as it was from the beginning when Joseph Smith was alive, that was really the closest religious institution, the religious area, where it's very coming close to what I know about God. But it's not to, it's going away from what was from the start. I have you that follow me. I have a touching now in the spirit, because it's spirits that like this. We're talking about LDS Church, the Mormon Church that it was in Joseph Smith's time, and there it's standing someone that I can see standing now here. He is really tall, almost up to my door frame, and he had white clothes on, and it can be the same one that was talking to Joseph, that's standing here now. He's not really coming in here. I don't know if he will be very close to me, or if he only is here to listen to what I'm saying and helping me if something is wrong, and or maybe fill it in with more knowledge. But he looked like it could be like what Joseph Smith saw, and this is, it's a higher priest, is it, that's standing here now. He's saying that to me. And now he start to pointing out something. He have his pointing finger to something. It's not up in the air, it's down on the floor. He pointing. No, he say it's not that. No, he say, I will show you. Maybe I get a new picture, or is it in the future he will show me? I don't know yet. And it's this that I'm asking this out in the air, that could it be aliens that Joseph Smith met in the forest? Why did they not come out where people was? Why was they talking to Joseph Smith in the forest? That's what he's pointing out to me. The highest priest that's standing here now, he's showing me this with Joseph Smith, that he couldn't, like Jesus was saying, that the time was not right to understand, but so they talking to Joseph Smith, and he took it as a religion, and what he was doing in the start of the LDS Church, Mormon Church, that was what he come to know from those aliens that was visit him in the forest, and they and he did some of it. That's why now the highest priest is saying that to me. That's why you feel like you are connected with the LDS Church. It's only that Joseph Smith should not make it as a religion things. It was telling him about the future, and he make it to be a religion. And he couldn't start because in that time they didn't have any like vehicle as we have today. He say that this high priest, he say that it's what we have today. It's more easy to understand, but you have to think about what time Joseph Smith was in, that he didn't have that knowledge. It doesn't matter that he was not, like the people are saying, he was not educated. But it was the same with Jesus. He had no education. Joseph Smith had no education. For me, I have education, but I have been working in my profession. I working under God in my profession, but not for human. And so you were talking about this, that he was telling many true things, Joseph Smith, but he couldn't really understand because he was not in this time that you are in. He's telling me this. It's about time, you know. It's about when you were born, how much you can understand. Because we are in the future. He is saying that to me. Because the future is the time, is a time frame when you, he touched me so very much. He's saying that when you passed away from earth, the time stop. That is your time frame. The time frame that you get is the time frame that you live on earth. That's your time frame. And he's telling me that that frame that I felt when I stood in the window and the alien took me, abducted me in 1994. I felt a frame, that I stepped back into a frame, and then I come in exactly the same time when I left, and no time have going away. It was zero time in when I step in out from the frame and come abducted. There were no time, and then I felt like it was a frame. I step out from and come into my home again, and that what they wanted to show me, because I felt it, and it was the meaning of it, that they wanted to tell me that there were no time after I left Earth. And that's about the time frame we have to come to understand what's going on. And we have given this, you are born in this time frame to could understand more than what Joseph Smith could understand. And that's why you should not stop what the church is talking about. That is a basic things for you. But you need to move on in the knowledge, because you are not in Joseph Smith's time frame. That's what the highest priest is talking to you about, because I know it. But he wants to tell you this, that you that listen, that it's about the time frame. In the time frame that you have, you get the knowledge until the frame, you come into the frame, and you are not there yet. You need to educate you by listening at this podcast, because I have thinking about this podcast, that it's going step by step to understand, to be educated, because I didn't know anything from the start. When I started the podcast, I did what the spirit world was telling me to do. And then have it been step by step. I was into religion from the start. And then suddenly I'm out from it now, because I have been educated. I'm going in, I don't know where the frame are, what I'm going to reach of the frame. And then there is no time anymore when I step out from the earthly. It's this planet have time, but heaven have no time. That's now he went out from me, so he was talking to you. He lay his words on my tongue. So thank you for the knowledge we got here. I got the knowledge also. That was really good. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, God, for sending this higher priest to me and to us that listen. And God bless you now, and thank you for listen and follow me.